Merry Christmas and welcome to Gladys Cake Kitchen. I'm back with Vlogmas episode 5 and I'm going to be showing you how to make these simple cupcakes topped with Christmas themed stamped fondant circles. You'll need some cookie style stamps. These I got from Cookie Cat a while ago, and some cutters. Feel free to use any preferred cutters such as this plaque cutter I have here. You will also need a fluffy brush to dust off excess corn flour, a small palette knife to pick up the toppers when they are cut, some Tylose powder to help the fondant set hard, and some corn starch for dusting your work surface to stop the fondant sticking. I also have some green and red fondant that I colored myself from white fondant, but these can be bought already colored from the shop. Feel free to exercise the option that is most suitable for you. To make the toppers, I'm going to be rolling out the fondant starting with the red. The fondant already has Tylose mixed into it, which is beginning to set, so you'll find the fondant firming up. And after a light dusting of cornstarch on the work surface, the fondant is rolled out using a fondant rolling pin. You want to make sure when pressing the fondant pin over the fondant, you are applying even pressure to ensure you get an evenly rolled out fondant in thickness. I've done this for a while, so I don't really mind how much pressure I apply, but if you're unsure, you might want to consider spacers to help you get the right thickness. With the fondant rolled out, a smoother is used to even and polish the fondant, and the stamps now used to press into the fondant. I do press a few stamps on the surface until the entire surface is covered, and the round cutters measuring about 2.5 inches are used to cut the stamps out carefully. This is repeated until enough toppers are cut for use. These are then lifted off the work surface using the palette knife. Once done, they are set in the oven at 50 degrees C for 20 minutes to dry. It's time to make the cupcake, starting with lining the tins. The same cupcake recipe used in Vlogmas episode 2 is to be used here, and the entire video is linked up here for you to check out. The process of making the batter and filling the cases is enough time for the toppers that are already set in the oven to set and dry, leaving room for baking the cupcakes. Once baked, the cupcakes are brought back after cooling to be topped with a swirl of Swiss meringue buttercream. A very simple recipe I have discussed in detail and linked in the description box for you. After a topping of buttercream, there's a drizzle of chocolate sauce to finish the cupcakes off, ready to be boxed. The cupcakes are packed into a box of a dozen each, and after drying and dusting the stamped toppers off, they are added to decorate the cupcakes as Christmas themed cupcake toppers. These were paired with a fold line cake I made in a prior episode showing on screen for you to watch. Merry Christmas again, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.